this government has cut down the size of government, and it's not just a decision taken as a result of our victory in the last election, but it is because we made a promise to Ghanaians, and we need to fulfill that promise. The promise is that we're going to form a lean government and give a figure to that, and that is ministers and deputy ministers summing up to 60. And so definitely there will be fewer slots for a lot of people to compete for. And in this political game that we find ourselves, each and everyone has his own base. And so as and when appointments are coming, people get to find out whether their bases have been sorted out or not. And so as names are being mentioned, appointments being given, people begin to ask questions as to why A, B, or C have not yet been heard or been appointed. So it is normal in a political dispensation, even in the days of President Kufuor and the MPP government, where we had about 128 ministers. There were still agitations from people who thought that some people really deserve to be in government. Your panelist, my colleague Richard, the MP, was a deputy finance minister under the Mahama Affairs administration, and I was a deputy minister for youth and sports. We've not found our names on the appointment list, not because we are not qualified, but there are people who will be asking why Richard is not on it, especially when his colleagues have been appointed. And so it's normal that you get people want to ask questions. So it's also normal that people will have to calm down the nerves of others, want to talk to them, want to let them understand that it is not everyone that will be appointed. And it's, for instance, me, I opted not to be in government. I decided to stay in the party and continue to work for the party.
So what you're trying to say is that, forgive me for interrupting you, perhaps you just went ahead and said, you don't need to appoint me, I want to stay in the party. You went ahead and did that.
Sure. But there are people who are not satisfied, not hearing my name, and so until they get to you to find out why you have not been appointed.